Hey y'all, so it's 11 o'clock at night. I should be asleep, but I remembered I needed to season my wings and I'm making Sunday dinner tomorrow morning. I haven't really cooked or threw down like this in a long time because I've been trying to eat right and do right, but I'm gonna, do a little something tomorrow for my husband and myself. So I'm gonna season, well, first I'm gonna wash these. I have my vinegar here. I'm gonna wash my wings, put some water on here. Let them sit for about 5 minutes, zhuzh it around and clean them, and then we're gonna season them. Alright, so to season my wings, all I'm using is Spicy Girl, my spice. If you don't have my spice, you can use an all-purpose seasoning or your favorite poultry seasoning. I'm also gonna use some salt as my spice is super low in sodium, and some dried thyme. Put it on there, pop it in the fridge. That's it. Alright, I got it all on there. I'm gonna mix it up, cover it, and put it in the refrigerator. Hey guys, and welcome back to Misha's Corner. So first we're gonna start off with our spicy coconut cornbread. These are the ingredients that you will need. Remember, all ingredient measurements will be in my description box, and yeah, the measurements will pretty much be below. So I already measured out everything that I'm going to need, and I'll just take you guys along with me. First, you want to sear off your jalapeños just to take the edge off of them just a bit, about 2 minutes. Next, in your bowl, I have my flour and my sugar all ready to save time and space. Next, I'm going to add my cornmeal, mix that in. I'm also going to add my baking powder and salt. Basically, you want to make a well in the middle, which I'm about to do right now. This recipe, I've never made it before. This is my first time adding coconut to this recipe, so I'm pretty excited to see how it's going to come out. I just added my 2 eggs and my coconut milk. I substituted the buttermilk or milk with coconut milk, which is definitely going to give it more body as well as flavor. Alright, so next I'm going to add my jalapeños down in my mix. I switched to a spatula because that whisk was not going to work. You also want to put your stick of butter, melted butter, down into your mix, and you want to just gently, it's speed up right now, so it's looking like I'm going rough, but you want to just combine it gently. Be careful with it. Mix everything in until everything is combined. There's no more dry spots. And y'all, first of all, it just smells so good. That's number one. The jalapeno is just great in cornbread. I love it. Next, I'm just gonna do a few sprinkles of my unsweetened coconut flakes all in there. You don't have to put a lot. Don't put a lot in there, guys. Just a few. It's probably about a 1/4 cup. That's probably what I'm gonna put in the recipe. A 1/4 cup of shredded coconut. Don't put too much down in there. You want to combine it. Next, the same skillet that I sauteed the jalapenos is the same skillet that I'm going to cook my cornbread. So make sure it's greased properly. And yeah, so you want to put it in there. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees. You're going to bake this off for about 25 to 30 minutes. And that's pretty much it. Do a little shimmy and shake your little skillet, which I'm about to do right now, just to get everything to even out. Next, this is the moppy sauce. It's not a sauce or a glaze. It's more like a base. There we go. Like, we're going to baste the chicken with this mixture. So I have a tablespoon of butter, honey, my sambal, which I'm about to put down in here. And I just love the combination of flavors here. I'm also going to add Amsterdam. I had a shot of Amsterdam in my refrigerator, and I poured it right down in there, child. It's not going to do nothing to your wings. The alcohol will cook off. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. It's going to be pretty good. So put it on the stove and heat it through. Next, we're going to work on our smothered potatoes. You're going to need potatoes, onions, peppers, cheese, and garlic. Right here is where I boil my potatoes for 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Alright, so after you boil your potatoes, you want to add your peppers, onions, and garlic to some butter. And you want to saute this down for about 5 to 7 minutes. You really want to soften the vegetables. You're not trying to fry them or burn them. Just saute them down for a good 5 to 7 minutes. Alright, so next you want to add your parboiled potatoes, which you boil for 6 minutes. You then want to add some seasoning. I'm using Spicy Girl, about 1.5 tablespoons. I also added a little bit of salt. Make sure you season and salt your potatoes to taste. And you just want to keep mixing it and combining everything. And I'm actually going to cover this and allow it to cook for about 5 minutes with the lid on medium heat. Alright, so to finish this up, I'm going to add some scallions down in here and my cheese. I'm not adding tons and tons of cheese, you guys, but for sure, you can add the amount that you prefer. I just added maybe a third a cup, because as you can see, I didn't add much, but just enough to give it some flavor. And this is what my cornbread looks like straight out the oven. You can see it looks beat up because it's homemade. That's how mine's always come out anyway. So I'm going to put some butter on here and melt it all down, all over the cornbread. Put butter all over the top for more flavor and color. Next, these are the wings. I'm going to pop them into a 400-degree oven. This is also the sauce that you want to heat up for about 2 minutes. And this is what my wings look like after about 30 minutes in the oven. They didn't pick up that much color, but that's fine because again, we didn't start mopping it yet. So, and they're not done. So next I'm going to start mopping it. As you can see, I'm mopping it with our little sauce. And you already see a difference because of, you know, the ingredients that we had in that little pot. Alright, so now I'm just going to drizzle some honey all over the cornbread. This is what it looks like after it cooled for about 20 to 30 minutes. Next, I'm going to sprinkle on some shredded coconut, just for more texture and better presentation once you put it on the table. Alright, so in this pot I have onions and lots of garlic and butter. I'm going to saute down some spinach. And all I added was salt and pepper because I had so much garlic in it. It didn't even matter to have other seasonings, just garlic, onion, salt and pepper and butter. And this is what my spread looks like, you guys. I know it's not as neat as I wanted it to be, but my camera was dying, so I truly apologize. But these are the potatoes, those are the wings over there, and I'll just make sure I put some pictures right at the end for you guys to see. This is the plate right here. It's so beautiful. The wings look amazing. That's the cornbread, y'all. That cornbread was everything. I hope you guys give these recipes a try, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.